Right, so you want to extract models and all that stuff from Smite. Right.
Step 1.
What you want to do is you want to download this handy little program here called uModel. It basically just allows you to extract models, blah blah blah, from games. Make sure you got the newest version. It's here for you. Once you've downloaded uModel, you need to go and extract it somewhere. Right, now here comes the fun part. Right, so what you need to do is you open this. Now you need to specify that it's for Smite. So it's Unreal Engine 3, and then Smite. This works for both live and PTS. So you just then you just find your right folder. Yes, very professional. So I'll do some random character. I don't care. So yeah, Smite battle game, and it's cooked PC console. So you press OK, and then boom! Oh my God, so many things. Alright, so then what you want to do is you want to find a character you want to extract the assets for. So for the sake of this, we'll take someone simple. We'll take someone who You want to get the one that says assets, not UI or lobby assets, unless you want the lobby animations for whatever reason. So extract this one to wherever you want, and it's gonna do its thing. And boom. Right. That's step 1.5. Next thing you need is, ignore that. So you want 3ds Max or any other program similar. So yeah, you want to go to this link here, and then you need to make an account, and it'll basically take you through some bollocks that you need to make up, really. Right, so once you've got 3ds Max open, you want to go to your uModel folder, and you see this uModel export. You want to find your assets, this, and you want the model, so skeletal mesh. Now, obviously, someone has got all these random ones, because he's always eagle and ox and tiger, blah 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 blah. But you want your normal one, but you'll see, oh, nothing happens.
We're gonna fix that.
Right, so what you need to do is you need to download ActorX Importer. It's on the same website as uModel, and all you need to do is you need to extract it into your 3ds Max scripts folder. So I'll show you what that looks like. You can tell I don't do anything live, can't you? Oh boy, I don't know where it's gone. Right, so yeah, so scripts. You see it's right there. So back inside of 3ds Max, you want to click on scripting and run script. You want to click on ActorX Importer again, and then you got this little menu pop up. What we want to do is you want to go import PSK, and you'll see. If I go back to Sunwicom and skeletal mesh, and I click on this main one. Oh, it's doing stuff. What's this? Ooh, and there is Sunwicom. T-posing as all great Monkey King should. Now, you notice he doesn't have textures, and now this usually wouldn't have been a problem before, but if I go to my uModel folder again, Sunwukong, sorry, not that one, and I was to take one of his texture that comes from the files, which is, oh god, I should have picked someone else. So, which would be this one. You'll notice it is extremely low quality. Now here comes the awkward part. So yeah, you want to download this one here, and you want to go to your downloads and find wherever you put it. I've already got it here. So you want to extract it, and inside, oh, it crashes outside, and you want to open it. Right, this is the awkward part. Most of this will be down in the description, but essentially, you need to start the game with a command line so it gets past the anti-cheat. You can set your hotkeys for textures here. I'll show you that when it comes up. But so basically, I've got it saved for Smite and Smite PC. It's different for both. So I'm going to go ahead and open it, and I've got this already in here. So again, it'll be in the description. So once it loads up, you should notice on the program they should change steps. So say it's noticed it's been injected. Oh, and here we go. Like I said, even though this is this PTS, you probably want to use a Smurf. Right, so you log in. Alright. So what you want to do is you want to go to SomeWukong, or whoever you've picked. And you want to wait. Oh, I forgot to go away. You want to wait for it to load up, make it all nice, and you want to start scrolling through the textures with your chosen keybinds. You see, you got loads of stuff here. I think going backwards tends to work the quickest because it's the most recently loaded ones. So yeah, right. Once you get something that looks a bit like this, you know you've picked the color texture. So you want to press your save keybind. The game will freeze for a second or two. It's fine. And then you want to find. You can have it. This is a specular map. If you use specular maps for anything, it's basically for lighting. It's there. You can save that. But the one you need the most, really, other than the color, is your diffuse map, which is this one. So you want to save that as well. And I think we're done for the game for now. So you can exit. And then you'll notice in your umod folder, so that's not the right one, sorry. In your umod folder where you've extracted it, your textures folder, or wherever you've chosen to put it on your program here, you've got all these different textures, and these are the two I've just exported. And now you'll see if I go back into 3ds Max with the ugly Sun Wukong, I can take one of these really nice sexy textures and pop it on, and suddenly it's a lot more detailed. And if you're using 3ds Max for your animation or anything like that, you can go up to rendering and material editor and compact, or if you use it longer you can use it a different way. You can go on maps, and then you can just drag this one to diffuse color and your normal into bump. You want to drag that on, ignore that, because if you click on here, so on this one, materials, shaded materials with maps, you can see the textures again. And if you render it, any sort of more bumpiness, normal texture stuff will be there. Now, in terms of animations, that's quite easy. What you want to do is you just want to import PSA, and then you want to go to your god again, and anim set, and then click on the what. This one's obvious with Sun Wukong. It's literally just AS God Sun Wukong. All the others are, you can sort of see what they're for. So you can click on that. You get all these animations. So you can click on one and load track. Now you'll notice that even though the animation is playing somewhat well, he's floating. What you want to do is you want to change translation mode to force anim set translation. And then next time you load an animation, or the same animation, you'll notice that it will play properly. Pick a different one where it's not so weird, such as this taunt. And you can just play it, and there it is. If you want to hide the skeleton, so if I just want to pause this, if you want to hide the skeleton, just select all, click on one of the eyes, close your root, click on the other eye, and boom, then you got your lovely Monkey King man in his 2K glory. If you want to export animations to then put into Unreal, what you want to do is you just want to click on batch export, and then where you'll find those, it'll be in your UModel folder, export, and it'll be in the same folder of where your animations were. So for example, I'll show you what it's like with the Merlin. It's got a folder called FBX, and in here it's just every single one of his animations as a file. And if you want to render out the god themselves, all you need to do is restore bind pose, go back to the T pose, select everything, and then you want to do file, export, and export selected. And that is basically how you get Smite models and textures in the year 2020, the best year